Hello, here we go!
What's going on, guys? Billz here from Achievement Land, and I'm here with an achievement walkthrough for the song Out of Space. This game released onto the Xbox February 4, 2022 for a price of $4.99. It's a visual novel game, and it's a very easy completion with this guide. It's only going to take 20 minutes, so I'm going to run you through and get you all the achievements. So let's start a new game. Now you press R bumper to skip to the dialogue and cutscenes, so just keep pressing R bumper until we get up to the character choice. Now we're going to pick Catherine first. So click on her and then click the top option, play as Catherine. And then you're going to get your first achievement here. And you can keep skipping until you can have a dialogue choice. And we're going to pick the top option, Sorry I Forgot. And after you pick it, just keep pressing our bumper until we can make our next choice. And you're going to do that every time between choices. And then when you can, you're going to pick the top option again. There was no other way to avoid war. And then we're going to pick this hand icon. And now we're going to click on all three of these magnifying glasses. So click on it, skip through the dialogue, and then click on the next one, skip through it, and then click this chat icon up here. Then pick the first option, these people were murdered. Then pick the last option, so what do you want us to do? And then pick the bottom option, I understand, we'll go immediately. And then click on the shoes. That's the move icon. So it's going to fade to black and bring us somewhere else. We're going to be in the car. And we're going to pick the chat icon. And then we're going to remain silent, the last option. Remain silent again, the last option. The last option again, I think we did just right. Then click on the hand icon to the right. Then pick the bottom option, anything is fine. Then there's only one dialogue choice, turn it off, so click on that. Then click on the magnifying glass. Then it's going to fade to black, and once it comes back, we're going to pick the shoes icon on the left. Then we're going to talk to this guy, and we're going to pick the top option. We're from the FBI. And then the top option again, we just got here. Then the top option, I'm glad you came, Sheriff. And then the bottom option, remain silent. And then the bottom option again, we like to check the crime scene. Now we're going to go to the crime scene and get a little cutscene. Now our next dialogue choice, we're going to pick the bottom option. I'll proceed to the crime scene. Then the top option, enter first. Click on the hand icon to the right. Now we're going to go inside. Click on the shoes icon to the right. Now we're going to pick the top option. I'm done with this place. Now you want to pick the fourth option, any theories. And then the top option, you seem pretty convinced. Then click on the magnifying icon to the right. And then click on the shoes to the left. And that's going to leave and go to a new area. So for the next dialogue, we're going to pick the top option. Sure, I'll unlock the door. And then click on the hand icon. Then we're going to pick the top option. It's a strong possibility. And then the top option again, what do you mean? And then the bottom option, then we need to solve the case. And then the bottom option, I'm not sure. And then click on the hand icon, and that's going to go to sleep and give us a cutscene. Alright, once you can, click on the shoes icon. And then the top option, let's focus. And then the top option, I think it'd be better. And then the bottom option, yeah, all good. And then the bottom option, good advice. And then we're going to make a save here, so pause the game. and then click on save and click file 1, and then you can press B to go back, and then we're going to click on the shoes icon, and then we're going to pick the top option, carry Kowalski, and then we're going to leave and end up at this house, and we're going to click on the hand icon, and that's going to bring us inside. Now once we can make a choice here, we're going to pick the bottom option. This won't take too much time. And then we're going to pick the bottom option again. I think I have everything I need. And then the bottom option, what happened next. And then the bottom option, who knows. And you should unlock an achievement here. And after you get this achievement, we're actually going to pause this game and go to exit and go back to the title screen. And then we're going to hit continue and go to file 1 and load our save. Now we're going to be back where we were before, and we're going to click on the shoes icon, and this time we're going to pick the bottom option, Daniel Brown, and that's going to bring us to this house here, and we're going to click the hand icon, and now we're going to pick the top option, yes I am, and then I wanted to talk with Daniel Brown. So we're going to pick the chat icon to the right. Now for the dialogue, we're going to pick the bottom option, secretary. You mean your mom? Then we're going to pick the fourth option, was there anything strange going on with the scientists? Then so they were fans. And then the top option, why would they? And then the bottom option, tell me more. And then the middle option, but then why were the scientists there? And then the top option, that's a hell of a conspiracy. And then you should get an achievement to pop here. And now we're going to pick on the shoes icon, and that's going to leave. Now in this next dialogue, we're going to pick the top option, share what you've learned. And then we're going to click the shoes icon. So here we're going to pick the top option, can't wait until tomorrow. And then the bottom option, let's go. Now we're here at the sheriff's office, and we're going to pick the hand icon, and then the shoes icon. Now we're going to pick the top option, first tell us what happened, and then the top option, did you see him? Do you mind if we check the scene? And then here we're going to pick the top option, what should I do meanwhile? Now first click on the magnifying icon on the right. Then pick the top option, can these be locked? And then the top option again, it's a possibility. Then click the middle magnifying icon, and then click the left magnifying icon. And now we can pick the hand to the left. Now you're going to pick the first option, how many gunshots did you hear? Then the shot came from this weapon. And then the top option, was he troubled recently? And then click on the hand icon. And then pick the top option, Crane had the tape. And then the top option, I have no idea. And then the top option, yeah, the window. And then the top option again, he just enjoys spilling blood. Like this. Then the top option again, maybe he was involved in the murders. Now just keep skipping through for a little bit. You should be getting an achievement soon. It should pop by the time it gets to the next dialogue choice. Alright, we're at the next dialogue choice, and here's the achievement. Now we're going to pick the top option, keep on pressuring him. And once it stops at the next choice, we're going to actually make another save here. So pause the game, hit save, and click on file 2. Now go back to the game with B, and then click on the hand icon. And now we're going to pick the second option, yes please. Now we're going to pick the top option for the next 4. Tell me what's happening, the top option. Are they arguing, the top option? What kind of signal, top option. And then what's going on, top option. And that should give us an achievement here. There we go. Once you get the achievement, we can actually quit to the title screen. So pause the game and go to exit game, go to title screen. And now we're going to hit continue and we're going to load file 2. So now we're back. So click on the hand icon and now pick the bottom option, I don't think. And then the bottom option, trust me. Then the top option, just don't do it. And that's going to unlock us an achievement. Now we can click on the shoes icon to the left. Now once you get here, we're going to click on the hand icon. And then we're going to click on the target icon. And that's going to shoot the door handle. And then click on the shoes icon. Now pick the top option, freeze. And then the top option, there was someone here. And then click the shoes icon at the top left. Now once you get here, don't click on anything. We're going to pause the game and make another save. And save on file 3. And now we're going to click the shoes icon. Now we're at the end of the playthrough here. So for this part, until we end the game and get back to the main menu, you're just going to keep picking the top option. So just keep picking the top option over and over again. There's going to be a target that shows up. Do not click it. After a few more answers, it's going to show up briefly. And we're not going to click it. And then we're going to keep going and just keep picking the top options until we finish the game. And then after, we're going to load our save and do this again. And then that time we'll hit the target. So right after you hit no way, it's going to have this screen. You'll see the target. Don't click it like I said. And then we're going to get an achievement here. And you're just going to keep continuing and go through the dialogue and just keep picking the top option like I said. So we're back here and you should get an achievement. There it is. Now just keep picking the top option until you get back to the main menu. Alright, we're back at the main menu and you'll get an achievement. And now we're going to continue and we're going to load file 3. And we're going to be right at the end like before. And we're going to click on the shoes. And that's going to bring us to the end here. And we're going to do the same thing like we did before. Just keep picking the top option. But this time we're going to hit the target. It only shows up briefly, so make sure you're ready for it and just click it quickly. You're looking for the dialogue where you pick no way as the top option. Here it is. The screen's going to shake. The target's going to show up and just click on it quickly. That's going to unlock us an achievement. Once the achievement pops, then we can quit the game and go back to the title screen. So there we go, that's the achievement. Now let's quit the game. Go to the title screen. And now we're actually going to start a new game and we're going to run through it quickly with the other guy. So start a new game. And this time, pick the guy on the right. Stuart Ross. Play as Stuart Ross. And that's going to give us an achievement. And now once you can, we're going to pick the top option. Maybe I can teach. The top option again. There was no other way to avoid. And then click on the hand icon. And now go through all 3. Click on the first one, skip through it. Then the second one, skip through it. Then the third. Then click on the chat icon. And then pick the top option, what the hell. And then pick the bottom option, so what do you want us to do? And then the bottom option, I understand, will go immediately. And then click the shoes icon. Now pick the chat icon to the right. And then pick the top option, do you have a problem with me? Then the top option, what's that supposed to mean? And then the top option, McConnelly. And then the top option, you don't know that for sure. And then click on the hand icon to the right. Then click the bottom option, do nothing. And then click the magnifying icon. Now in the next part, we're going to pick the shoes icon to the left. We're going to talk to this guy and pick the top option. We're from the FBI. And then the top option we just got here. And then we're going to pick the bottom option. You were a bit rude. And then we're going to pick the last option. We like to check the crime scene. And now it's going to take us there. So first is the only option. I'm Ross. And then the bottom option, I'll proceed to the crime scene. And then click the hand icon to the right. And then click the shoes icon to the right. And then pick the top option. I'm done with this place. And now pick the fourth option, any theories. And then the top option, you seem pretty convinced. And then click on the magnifying icon. And then click the shoes icon. Click on the hand icon once it shows up to answer the phone. And now we're going to pick the top option. We just arrived. And then the top option, we don't think. And then yes, sir. And then click on the hand icon. And then we're going to go to sleep and go through this cutscene. Alright, now we're going to be here and we're going to pick the shoes icon to the right. And now pick the top option, find anything useful. The top option, yeah, he wants the case solved. The top choice, that's a terrible suggestion. Then the top choice again, I would call my contact. And then the bottom option, I know who to interrogate. And then click the shoes icon. And then pick the top option, call my contacts. Now we're at the telephone booth and we're going to pick the hand icon. And then we're going to pick the top option, can I speak with Mr. Maine? And then pick the bottom option, I'm calling from his hotel. And then the middle option, we found his government ID. And now we're going to pick the top option, Paul Maine. Then the top option again, your secretary gave it to me. And then the top option again, what can you tell me? And then the top option again, there have been some murders. And then the top option again, let's meet in person. And then the only option, in Gardner. And then once it shows up, click the shoes icon to the left. Now we're going to talk to this guy here and we're going to pick the top option, look at me. And then the top option again, you look like a bank robber. And then the top option again, did you bring those files? Top option again, okay, okay. So top option again, so about the dead scientists. And then the top option, like static noise. And then the top option was the AF Able. And then the middle option, encrypted messages. And then the bottom option, where do the scientists fit in all of this? And then the top option, and since they didn't stop. And then the top option, thanks for your help. And then I'll be back in a minute. And that should give you an achievement here. And then after, click on the shoes icon to the left. And we're almost done here. We're going to talk to this guy here. And you're going to pick the bottom option, your camera now. And then you're going to smash the camera, the bottom option. And that's going to give us an achievement. Just keep skipping through until it unlocks. There it is. And that right there is our last achievement. And now we're done with this game. So there we go, guys. That's the achievement walkthrough for this game. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this video helped you. Leave a like if it did. And I'll catch you guys next time here at Achievement Land.